Hey there, Dan with the Freedom Provider. You know, some things aren't worth the effort. I have this headlamp that I use when I do my construction home improvement projects. And the other day I was using it in my attic and I got it wet because I was sweating so much. And it just wasn't functioning right. It was shorting out. I should have just let it dry and just left it alone. But I had to tinker with it. So I took it apart. In the process of taking it apart, one of the tabs came off the battery terminals. So in my geniusness, thinking, I can fix this, I didn't have the right tool to use, nor really the experience to reconnect a metal piece to like a connector to a circuit board. And so here I am trying to use a soldering iron and solder that is just probably too much for using it on a circuit board. And not paying attention. I shouldn't have been working on it anyways. I should have been shooting videos and doing other stuff. I grabbed the hot part of the soldering iron, and now my finger is swelling and got a little burn on it, and it's throbbing and it's painful. Got a little gel here with a cold compress that I keep putting it on, and it hurts. You know, that light, that little headlamp, I think I got it for like $20. And here I am trying to fix it and burning myself in the process. And I realized some things aren't worth the effort to try to fix. Some things are just you gotta move on, let them go, and just replace them. Most of the items that we have in our household are super cheap, and when they break, they break. A perfect example would be replacing the cracked screen on an old iPad 2. I have an old iPad 2. It's got a cracked screen. There's no trade-in value for that iPad. It moves and performs outrageously slow. All the apps in it are outdated. It's not worth repairing. You might as well just buy a new iPad. And I don't know, what am I getting at with this video? Sometimes there's things that you can just save yourself the pain and agony of trying to repair, or even the expense of trying to repair them, and you got to move on and go with the upgrade. We see this with cell phones and a lot of the cheap products that are in our culture today. And there are other things that, you know, I guess there are a few things in this world that are worth saving. Some things that are worth investing in. And you got to decide what's worth your time, what's worth your effort, what's worth the pain and the sacrifice in your life for something that you're going to invest in that will bring happiness and joy and peace to your future self. For me, I wasted time trying to fix a stupid little headlamp. I burned myself, which, man, this hurts. And then on top of that, now when I type and I use my keyboard and stuff like that, I'm going to be reminded of that for the next couple of days, of kind of my ignorance and my stupidity, my lack of paying attention. and how I shouldn't have been spending my time on that project and should have been spending my time on something like this and making this video. So let me ask you the question, what is it in your life that is worth investing in? What is it in your life that if you spend the time on it and focus on it, will be worth it to you down the road? I know for me, it wasn't that light. I shouldn't have been investing my time, energy, or effort into that. I should have just tossed it and got a new one. It was old anyways. There are other things in our lives that we are spending way too much time on that are providing absolutely zero value to our lives in the future, to the betterment of who we are and to the betterment of our family. You need to decide what those things are and decide if you're going to continue to invest in them, because they could be sapping time and productivity and just joy out of your life. Maybe it's time to get rid of some of those things. This is Dan with the Freedom Provider. I hope you found value in this video. If you would, consider hitting the like button and subscribing for more. Take care.